Even though I'm an Ohio State fan, I must admit sometimes Michigan always has the upper hand. Because Michigan is such a storied program with multiple awards, recognition, players in the NFL, Heisman winners, they're overall the better team. There's three important reasons why the Michigan Wolverines are better than Ohio State. Michigan has been the leader in the rivalry of Ohio State and Michigan for over probably around 20 years. They've always been the leader, have never had one game where Ohio State was over. Number two, although Michigan has been struggling over the past couple years, they are proving to come back with their recruitment, coaching, and just overall atmosphere at the University of Michigan. And the third reason I would like to say is while Ohio State has some more NFL stars, Michigan has made some of the greatest of all time, including the one and only Tom Brady. First, I will explain how Michigan is still the leader in everything regarding sports and school. Next, I will explain how Michigan has been on the downside but are slowly coming back with their recruiting. Finally, I will talk about how Michigan will forever be known as the school where the greatest quarterback of all time went to, Tom Brady. Not only just him, Charles Woodson, Desmond Howard, and a bunch more. There's three important factors when it comes to the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, but overall, Michigan is the better team. The rivalry between Ohio State and Michigan is known to many. It is the best and most fun to watch regardless if you're a fan of either team. According to a December 2020 article published to the NCAA website by Brendan Wilder, Michigan leads the series still at 58-51, and they have only tied 6 games as of the year of 2020. The same article describes that Michigan had over a 13-game winning streak that lasted over 22 years. That's one of the longest winning streaks in NCAA history. A 2017 article done by Flannery O'Donnell on the Odyssey website, Michigan is still topping Ohio State when it comes to academics. They have a bigger stadium, which allows more fans, more atmosphere to come in, and just overall, Ann Arbor has better quality than Columbus does. It's more safe, it's cleaner, it's a great looking city. And I hate saying that, I'm an Ohio State fan, but I do have to admit, Ann Arbor's pretty cool. Although the rivalry between the states is prominent, the one between the schools is the most well-known and interesting. Anyone who watches football will know about the Ohio State-Michigan game, better known as The Game. This is how it's titled, advertised every single year they play. According to the official NCAA website, the two teams have been battling each other since October 16th, 1897, and have been playing each other every year ever since. Although Michigan has been struggling for the past few years, they are looking to make a dominant comeback in the college football world. This is with coaching, recruiting, and just overall making it a better program. Michigan's new 2021 recruiting class is packed full of talent and versatile weapons that will allow the Wolverines to top Ohio State yet again. According to information provided by 247sports.com, Michigan is currently ranked 10th in the nation amongst recruiting amongst all college football teams. And they have only been recruiting 4 to 5-star athletes. In the same article, Michigan is also currently ranked 2nd in the Big Ten behind Ohio State, and they are slowly creeping up behind the Buckeyes as they have just recently stole a wide receiver recruit out of the 2021 class. While Ohio State does recruit well, they were unable to acquire the IMG superstar quarterback who has a whopping 5-star ranking. In an article done by Ryan Sang of the Detroit Free Press in 2020, the new addition of the 5-star quarterback is Michigan's new hope at having a dual-style quarterback which will fit Jim Harbaugh's offense better and more effectively. Being that the Wolverines have struggled finding a quarterback who meets his style over the years, they are hoping that him and the other recruits with all this talent will bring the Wolverines back to where they need to be. Now that I've talked a good bit about how the Bucs cannot compare to Michigan, but now, let's get to the real reason they're better, the NFL superstars they have made. College football teams pride themselves on making NFL athletes. That's what brings the recruits to the school. And when you're Michigan and you have Tom Brady as one of your guys who came from your school, why wouldn't you go there? According to an ESPN website under draft history, Michigan has had over 30 legends to play the game, including Charles Woodson, Desmond Howard, and of course, Tom Brady. These players not only made an impact right away, but they were legends in the making before they even signed their real contracts. According to an article done by Christopher Breeler on SportsIllustrated.com in 2021, The GOAT himself, Tom Brady, credited Ann Arbor, Michigan, the University of Michigan, to making him what he is today, the best quarterback of all time. According to another article done on the same website by 24/7 Sports, in 2019, done by Steven Lorenz, as of now, 28 players in the league are from Michigan. This includes starters, bench players who have came back in, including Jabril Peppers, Desmond Howard. They have some of the best offensive tackles in the game. Their defense is insane in the NFL. While their talent in college football maybe hasn't been where it should be, they have produced some of the best NFL superstars, and I can't even deny that. This shows us that not only the Wolverines have multiple talented stars on the next level, but they are lasting longer than most of the Ohio State players that get into the NFL. And this is a fact. Most Ohio State players only last about maybe roughly 2 to 5 years, while Michigan players have a span of 6 to 8. I mean, that's doubled what Ohio State can do. So first, I explained how Michigan is still the leader in the rivalry. They always will be. I mean, I highly doubt they'll come back anytime soon, and I don't think Ohio State has a chance of topping them. Next, I talked about how Michigan has a great recruiting class, has many strong athletes coming in, and then finally, I discussed how the Wolverines have produced some of the best NFL athletes, including the GOAT himself, Tom Brady. While Ohio State has been dominating the college football world for years now, Michigan is slowly on the uprise. So I'm going to say this, being a Buckeye fan, I'm a little worried to see what the Wolverines can produce. I think they're legit, and I think they're going to come back and really make an effort to be the best team in the college football world again.